You guys will have to tell me if you like me better uh, yelling and doing rants and or the more down-to-earth guy. I really am a down-to-earth guy, but I enjoy, putting on the character of well, I don't have to pretend that I'm an old man, but I have to pretend that I'm a grouchy old man, don't I, you losers? What a bunch of losers! You're going to have to tell me which you like the best, the mild man or the guy that's lost it, baby? Beautiful, beautiful. Or a combination of both of them, huh? There you go. Anyway, I've just kind of been sitting around feeling sorry for myself today. Why wouldn't I feel sorry for myself? I'm not going to feel sorry for you. You've got everything, baby. You're hip. You got it all. You got the best looking girlfriends. You got the best looking cars. You eat the best meals. Not me. No, my days are numbered, baby. But I have been kind of reflecting on my life. I'll probably be dead. I'm guessing I'll probably be lucky to live another 5 years, to be honest with you. Maybe 10, stretching it. I think the average male expectancy is 72, and I'm 69 now, almost 69 and a half. Yes, I'm in kindergarten in first grade, and I have to put the half a years in because it makes me feel good. It doesn't make me feel good. I don't want to have to be a half year older. Remember when you're a little kid and you were 5 and a half, and instead of 5, you always wanted to tell the teacher or tell your friends that you were 5 and a half, or 5 and 3 months, or 5 and 10 months, or whatever? Because it made you feel good to grow up, didn't it, huh? I'm growing up, and it doesn't make you feel good to grow up, Get a grip. It doesn't make you feel damn good at all to grow up, because I'm a living testimony of a baby. Stay young as long as you can. Before you know it, you'll be as old as I am, maybe older. Believe it or not, there are people older than me. Not many, but there's a few older. But I've got more health problems since I talked to you. You know how you put your feet on the ground and you move your heel up and down like that, keeping your heel on the floor or on the ground. You move your foot up and down like that, to the beat of the music or whatever. I can't do that with my left foot anymore. It feels like it's numb. I cannot do it. So my heart doctor gave me a referral to go to a specialist. Specialist? Yeah, not a specialist. That sounds pretty good. Specialist. I'm a specialist. Or a specialist, whatever. A specialist. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, specialist sounds better. Anyway, so I'm going to get that looked at. I don't want to, but I have to. And what else do I have? Oh, yeah, one of my blood exams showed that I have a diminished kidney. So now I've got that to look forward to. But I've been kind of reflecting. I don't want to die. I believe 100% that the next world is going to be better. And I don't want to die. I mean, I have so many things that I want to do, so many things that I need to sort out, because my kids are just they're not going to know what to do with my collections of things. And so half of my stuff, maybe 3/4 of my stuff, will be thrown on the dumpster, in the dump. And you know, if my kids take time to put things on eBay or whatever, you know, they'll make money, but they don't care about my things, number one, and they're just going to dump it. I'll give you an example of, I've showed you this before, or some things before, but I'll give you an example if I can on one of my favorite hobbies is collecting old letterheads from businesses. You know, today the letterhead, you know, from a company is so plain looking, but back then, not all of them. There's anyway. I guess I need to refine my statement that some companies really went all out as far as making cool looking, elaborate, nice graphic, nice looking letterheads to send to people. I'll give you an example. This is one of my albums that I keep some of my letterheads in. I probably can't show you this very good, but I'll try. Anyway, this is a letterhead from a watch company. I mean, look at the graphics on that. Is that cool? It's probably reflecting a lot, but I think that's so cool. I know I shouldn't have started this. I'll just try to... Here's another old watch company with some cupids or angels that are what they call flanking the old watch. I just think that's so cool. Does it? Anyway, I think it's about 1870, something like that. Here's one with a B on it, baby. The name is the Bradley Shoe Company. But see the B is for B, you know, for the letter B, it's got a B, then it has an A, or an S for shoe. So B, Beasley Shoe Company, or Bradley Shoe Company. I just thought that was clever. Some people, you know, took time to make some cool looking letterheads. Here's one I got yesterday. I'm sure you can't see this very good, but I'll try. Can you see the angel on that? Cupid brand, does it say? I'm kind of reading upside down and backwards and stuff. Anyway, these are just kind of letterheads. Business stationery. Here's one for a food company. I don't know if you can even see these or not. Here's one of the showing a Studebaker. Can you say Studebaker, boys and girls? Look at this old Studebaker company letterhead. I mean, I just think they're incredible. Some of these letterheads. Here's a cigar company with some cupids or fairies or cherubs, take your pick, carrying a cigar, baby. Hey, I got news for you. Cupids and fairies and angels aren't supposed to smoke. So what the hell are they carrying a cigar for? But they are. Look at them, boys and girls. Look at that. If that doesn't beat all, huh? Anyway, I won't show you. I'll just show you just a real small percentage of these. Here's an old Sunnybrook Whiskey Liquor Company. Look at this. Look at this little guy here. Look at that. I just think that they're just interesting how they used to care uh, about doing some of these old. Here's an old scale company. Anyway, I won't bore you too much longer. I'll show you one more, and then we'll be done with this segment of the program. Here's another watch company. But I get a kick and a rush. I don't need drugs for a rush, baby. Give me an old letterhead any day. Anyway, that's my one of my vices, I guess you go on. Sorry, I knocked some things over, so I had to pick them up. Anyway, so that's just one of my hobbies. But my kids are just going to check these things, or put them out at a garage sale for $1 a piece, you know, whatever. So anyway, it gives me a little bit of happiness to collect some of this type of stuff. And I think everybody needs a hobby. Some people have hobbies of girls, you know. Some like sports, you know. Some like, you know, there's different things, different strokes for different folks. But I like collecting things. You know, it's just fun for me. The one drawback in collecting things, I've spent years, my lifetime, collecting things, and the one drawback, and it's probably 100% drawback, is that I can't take the damn things with me. Have you ever seen a moving van at a funeral where the deceased actually loads the stuff up in a moving van and takes it to heaven? Well, they wouldn't take it to hell because it would melt the moving van, wouldn't it? But have you ever seen anybody take their stuff to heaven when they die? No! The only thing you're going to take to heaven are your memories, your good deeds, your bad deeds, whatever. But I can't take these letterheads to heaven. It makes me damn mad. I want them in heaven. I really do. But when I die, goodbye, letterheads. So long. It's going to happen. I know it is. But what can you do about it? Nothing. You can't do a dang thing about it. Anyway, my advice to you is, you youngins out there, and that probably includes you all, or everybody. Hey, you all, what's happening? Is to enjoy your life. You only have one life to live. I don't believe in reincarnation. I believe in a life after death, but I don't believe you're going to come back as if you're a man in one life, you're going to come back as a female, or maybe if you're a man and a woman in 2 lives, maybe the next life you come back as a transvestite. I don't believe that. Or maybe you come back as I don't know, a fish. I know some of you men out there want to come back as Britney Spears' bicycle seat. Whatever. No, I didn't mean that, really. But some of you guys do, don't you? You'd be pleased with it, wouldn't you? Geez, if I could just be a bicycle seat for Britney Spears or some sexy bird out there. Bird or woman. I don't mean a flying bird. I think, isn't that what they call a woman in Australia or England? Bird? It's one of the things they call a woman. I know that because I used to live in Australia. Anyway, enjoy your life. One of the most important things is to be honest, be kind to people, care about those that are not as fortunate as you are. People want to have a good life. People want to be handsome or beautiful, desirable. I'm all those things. I know that. At least I used to be. People want to have a nice family. People want to have a nice job. They want to be taller. But they don't want to get sick. There are so many people that suffer in this life. And they're all our brothers and sisters. Be nice to people. Just, when you see somebody that is struggling, can't walk properly, or has a deformity, or a physical disability, don't pity them. They don't want your pity, but love them. Help them if you can. Help them and love them. Be nice to them. Smile at them, and just be, be kind to them. Don't make fun of them. I remember when I was sitting in church. Maybe I told you this before. I don't remember. I'm sure I tell you a lot of things that I repeat and that I don't remember, but I'll tell you this anyway. If you don't like it, turn the program off. I was sitting in church as a young boy, and there was an elderly gentleman, probably my age, that was sitting in church, and he was going like this. He was moving back and forth. His whole body was kind of going like that. And we used to make fun of him. Myself and other people that were my age, we used to laugh at him behind his back and make fun of him. To each other, and we didn't make fun of him to his face, but behind his back we did. Stuff like that, and then we'd laugh, and we thought it was funny. It isn't funny. I know now that it was stupid to do that, but kids don't think. Kids just don't think. Kids don't know what is right, what is wrong. They do on a lot of things, but things like that, a lot of kids don't realize that person is struggling. That person doesn't want to have those problems, whether it's Parkinson's disease or something else that causes his condition, his spasms, or whatever you want to call it. Don't you think he's embarrassed sitting there doing that? But yet he goes to church anyway. Why? Because he loves God. People are so cruel. Kids are so cruel. Don't you all know the kids in school that were assholes? They were bullies. They delighted in picking on people or teasing them. Those people make me sick. I was never one of them. I didn't want to be one of them because I felt, I felt for them and realized I was at least smart enough. I didn't get straight A's in school, but at least I was smart enough to realize that they didn't want to be that way. And it could be me. That could be me, and I was thankful that it wasn't me. But anyway, be the best person you can. You have to realize that you're not always going to be young. You're not always going to be in good health. You're not always going to be happy. You're going to have tragedies in your life. You're going to have heartbreaks in your life. You're going to experience divorce. You're going to experience, not everyone's going to experience a divorce, but some of you are. A large percentage of you are. You're going to experience losing a loved one, losing a pet, which I have both. You're going to experience losing a job. All kinds of stuff, you know. So prepare yourself. It's too late for me to prepare, but I am thankful every day that I'm alive. I thank God. That I am alive. I thank God for the pets that I have now. Thank God for the friends I have. Thank God for the family I have. But my time is a lot nearer than the majority of your time is, as far as when we're going to kick the bucket and die. So you've got to realize that time goes by that quick. You know, I mean, it seems like yesterday I was like 28, you know? Seems like yesterday I was 35. 40. Hell, I'm damn near 70. Do you know how old that is? I'm as old as dirt. Not up here, I'm not. Thank goodness. Not yet, anyway. Duh. But it's scary if you think that it's fun to get old. You're crazy. Getting old is not for sissies. You realize, when you're young, you think you're invincible. You don't think you're ever going to die. But you have to realize that everybody dies. Doesn't matter how rich you are. It doesn't matter how popular you are. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are. Everybody is going to die. And the best time, because we don't know when we're going to die, death never makes an appointment with us. The best time to think about it, not to worry about it, but to accept it and to realize that it's going to happen and prepare for it. How do you prepare for it? I don't mean to go out in the backyard and dig a great big hole. I mean prepare for it with God. And how do you do that? You be kind to people. You be kind to pets. Not just pets, but to animals in general. Be kind to them. Don't go out and shoot the shit out of them for the fun of it. Be nice to them. But be nice to people and realize that we're all in this cesspool called life together, and someday the toilet's going to flush on all of us, and we're either going to go down to outer darkness or we're going to go to heaven. And I want to go to heaven. Death can come just like that. If you don't prepare yourself and become right with God, that incorporates repentance, a sincere repentance, communication with God, and to love your neighbor as yourself. I don't mean loving all the good-looking women in the neighborhood. Well, I guess that's part of it. You can love them, but not, don't go overboard. Some of you guys have gone overboard and want to go overboard. I know that. You know what I mean. I hope you do. If you don't know what I mean, you're an idiot. Either that or you're a sex bot. Anyway, just be kind to people and realize you're not going to live forever. And someday you're going to have to answer to God for everything that you did or everything that you didn't do. and the things you do have, the blessings you have, and the good things in life you have, thank God for those things. Oh, I did all those things myself. I don't need to thank God for anything. I did that all myself. I got the promotion myself. I lucked out, and I'm a beautiful person. All the things this house I got by myself, the nice cars I got by myself, I did it all myself. God didn't do it. He didn't get up at 8 o'clock and go to work every day. I did. I don't owe him anything. You do owe him things. If you think about it, don't you think that you're blessed for those things? Aren't you grateful for those things? Don't you realize that there's nations, millions and millions of people that are not as fortunate as you are? Don't you think that's a blessing in and of itself? To be in a free world, or to have freedom? Don't you think that's a blessing? Do you think you did that yourself? Anyway, thank God for the things that you have, and just do kind deeds. Anyway, I've been doing a lot of thinking in life. I know I've spent almost 30 minutes here, almost 27 minutes, of probably boring you silly, and 90% of you probably already turned me off. I haven't had luck with women in my life. My wife that I used to have, she was beautiful. I mean, she was a beautiful woman, but she had some odd ideas. She would think nothing of taking a bath with a 9-year-old son. I'd say, hey, that's not right. Why isn't it? You're making something dirty out of it, Ron. I'm not making anything dirty out of it. But he needs his privacy, and you need your privacy. It's just wrong. I wouldn't take a bath with my 10-year-old daughter, But we had so many problems, and just different things. She'd dress, when I was away at work, she would dress really sexy with, see-through tops on and halter tops and all this kind of stuff. Her friend told me one time, her best female friend told me about the things that she was doing. She said she was over, my wife was over to her friend's house, and she says, oh, it's almost time for Ron to get home from work. I better go back and change into some other clothes. And she had all these sexy, sexual clothes on. But she didn't want me to know about it. But as soon as I went to work, apparently she'd dress up in these sexy clothes, and then she would get in her other clothes when I got home from work. I mean, things like that. And I found out directly from her girlfriend. She told me. She says, Ron, I think there's something you need to know. Duh. So I haven't had luck with the women, and I've had a lot of problems, and I've had my heart broken, and then my girlfriend, I had my heart broken again with my girlfriend. I told you about that yesterday. But I haven't had success with women. But that's just the way it goes. I still love women. Guys, if you have women in your life that are nice to you, and they're good-looking women, but you're tired of them for one reason or the other, send them over to my place, baby. I'll treat them like a queen. I'll put them on such a big, high pedestal they'll never want to get down. Well, once in a while they'll want to get down, I hope, anyway. But anyway, it's an interesting world we live in. And we're here on this earth to learn. It's a school. It's the school of hard knocks, people have said. But it's a school. It's a learning institution. And I've learned a lot of things in life. And but I have a real awareness of my mortality, or my sense of I can't take everything with me, and that I am going to die. And so I have to look at things in a positive way, I guess, that heaven, if I do get there, it's going to be so much better than this earth is. But I want to live at least the rest of my life as best as I can. Not because I want the rewards for it. Well, I do want the rewards for it, but I not only love God because He loves me, but I love God because of what He's blessed me with. I've had a lot of heartaches in my life. I have a lot of heartaches in my life going on in my life now, with my medical problems and things like that. I have some serious medical problems. I'm not happy about that, but I don't hate God for it. I don't hate God for it. I know that these things shall pass. I might have to go the rest of my life being in pain, being depressed a lot of times, being sad. But that's just the way it is. I love God, and that's the way it is. You know? And anyway, I hope that you can realize that this earthly existence is not going to be long. It's a schooling. It's a test, and I think that now, regardless of what age you are presently, it's a good idea to prepare for the next life. And doing that is to love God, keep the commandments, be good to your neighbors, be good to others that are less fortunate than you, and talk to God. He's your Father. Anyway, I wanted to start sharing a few things with you. I know that not everybody's music taste is the same. I'm a sucker for romantic songs. For years and years and years I have been. But I wanted to share. Some of you probably have never. I'm going to give or put two links in my description. And I want you to, if you have time, to click on the two links and listen to the type of music that I like. Not that you care about what I like, but these are such beautiful songs. The lyrics will be there, so you can understand what they're saying. But there's so many people that don't know what good music is. They just don't know what good music is. I mean, just listen to if after you listen to the songs, if you don't think they're nice songs, then don't bother looking at any of my links anymore. But if you like the songs, then once in a while I'll put on some more links, and you can kind of look at some other songs, that maybe you're not even aware of that are out there. Anyway, I just want to share these with you, and I'll put the links down there. But I think you'll like them. One is called Drowning in Your Eyes, and the other one is called Kisses in the Moonlight. And these are two of my favorite songs. I have such a great collection of music, and I'm proud of it. I can't take that with me either. I wish I could, but I can't. But anyway, I'm going to share 2 songs with you today. I hope you like it. If you don't, I'm sorry, but I think a lot of you people will like it. At least I hope you will. Anyway, have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.